Hey guys, I just jumped into this video just right away. Um, yes, I have a whole bunch to say because remember when I said I was having so many symptoms and things were going on and everything? Well, it happens to be that one of the symptoms that I started having but was flare-ups. But before I start that, I just want to say that I did and I had to do it based on what's going on and my understanding of what's going on with me. I had to take a pregnancy test and I took two and they both came out negative. And but then that's not the thing. The thing is that the reason I was doing it was because I was like, okay, I'm getting pressure in my rectum a lot. And I was like, okay, if I'm sorry for the light. The light is really bad here. Oh my god. But yeah, I started getting problems like pain in my rectum and I was like, you know what? Something is off, something's not right. And it all indicates to me that all these symptoms that I thought that was related to pregnancy in the end was not. And I've been like, I know I'm around a cat and I'm taking care of the cat and I will be sneezing. I will just be sneezing when I'm around a cat. It's normal for me to get allergies like that and, for my allergies to activate. But I felt off though, like completely off. And that's what worried me. So because of that, and the rectum pain, I was like, okay, so if I am pregnant, I will probably show up, but it won't, something's wrong. You know what I mean? Maybe the pregnancy or wherever it's positioned, it's making pressure on my rectum, right? So I realized that it had happened a couple times before, but it didn't went away quick. But then this time it just kept going, you know what I mean? And that's when I was like, what the fuck was I thinking? I've been tired. I've been getting all the symptoms that were so similar to pregnancy and PMS. And I could even go as far and say, what is it? I don't even know how to say that. Endometrium. I don't know how to say that, guys. So I looked it up and everything, and I'm like, why did I just shut myself off? You know what I mean? And it's because we focus ourselves on one thing, and that's what, of, pregnancy, and we make the mistake and misdiagnose ourselves and just forget about the obvious, you know what I mean? So, guys, if you ever like go through this, like get checked, really seriously get checked. Um, for whoever seen before my videos, my old videos, I also had another channel, and yes, and which I came out of the hospital because I was, they found a little small polyps in my, like a small tumor of mass in my stomach, and they got rid of that. But in the end, they were always telling me, hey, you got ulcerative colitis. So I've been so busy in doing things and not taking care of my health. There's no excuse for it. I haven't been taking care of my health because I've been going through so much. I've been trying, but I wasn't giving my best and I wasn't trying hard enough. And on top of it, with all these things, I've been going through a lot of shit. I just don't share all of it, you know? But and it's not easy taking care of your business, taking care of your own business, sorry, and doing all this other stuff. And I'm a multitasker and I want to do it all. And in between all that, there was so many things going on at the same time. There has been so many, um, back to back. So the thing here is that I just like kept thinking, oh, maybe I am, because every time we were trying, so I thought I was, and I thought I not cured myself because it's always there, but I just thought that I had it controlled, and I'm like, how stupid, how I haven't had a real flare up for a long time. I was like, how stupid can I be and think that I was okay already. You know what I mean? That I had it when I'm, first of all, I'm overweight. I'm not in the weight that I'm supposed to. I'm not even in my goal weight. I've been trying, but have not been trying hard enough. So, and I went back to eating the way that I was, and even worse because the person I'm with is a carnivore. They eat totally different. Their diets are totally, his diet is totally different. And whatever he thinks is healthy is just not for me. It's not for my type of body. So I can't complain of his. I can't criticize his. That's good for him, you know? But for me, it's not. For me, it will give me a flare up. For me, it will just be destruction, a total destruction. So I started getting this pain and it was bad. I started getting back pain. Um, don't Google, you'll like, if you Google things up, you'll just like be off. Like you'll start like, it's crazy. Okay. So just like, I think the best thing, if you still don't know what's wrong with you, just go to your primary doctor. I still gotta go, but I already know what's going on. So I started getting rectum pain and everything and all that, and a lot of pressure, to the point that I touch my stomach and it hurts, and it hurts my rectum. Um, so all this indicates that it's my ulcerative colitis acting up. And if that's not okay, then pregnancy is not okay either. And God knows what else, you know what I mean? How far it's the inflammation is. So my understanding is that I got to get back in track. I got to get checked for you guys that don't know. If you don't take care of yourself, you'll get some type of cancer. And the most common is colon cancer. And I do not want that. Okay. Nobody wants that. And so yeah, I'm gonna keep taking care of myself, and because of this, I've been in a diet before I see my doctor, and I'm just gonna do my part, and hopefully they won't find nothing. But I definitely want a colonoscopy. I want that done as soon as possible. Um, that was in the one of the options they gave me in the beginning, but they decided to do an endoscopy. That's where they find the polyps, which the polyps, he had told me, take care of yourself because they will reappear. They will, you'll get more, or, it could become, it could just become something else afterwards. Um, so, yes, all this pain that I've been feeling, all this weakness, all of these symptoms that I've been having all this time was just that I recall and that I know, because I had hemorrhoids before. This is nothing like hemorrhoids. There's no way in hell they could tell me this. I know I experienced hemorrhoids all my life, so I know what the pain of hemorrhoids is. Um, so I know that it has to do with my ulcerative colitis, and it's another inflammation. Um, I've been through so much with that, and I think last time, I think they gave me prednisone or something like that. I don't remember the name of the pill. And it made me weak and everything. I think I could only just like, I remember it was so bad, my inflammation, that the only thing that I could eat was jello, and water. And I lost a lot of weight there. And I felt so bad with the that um, pill that they gave me, that I decided to take it to my own, like I always do. Every time I get to a point that I know that I can't, what I do is just I take it to my own. And if I can't with the pill anymore, and plus all the side effects of the pill, you had no life. For some people it'll probably be different. It did work temporary, like not, not so much, but it did do some. And but it had me sleeping all day. I had no life. Taking it, I felt like so weak. That my immune system, the immune system is right here. I just couldn't. Everything was just messed up. My gut was just messed up. So I took it to myself, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do what I think it's the best thing. And I remember I went full raw vegan. I went vegan, and not telling you, I'm not here to tell you to go vegan. I'm not. Um, But now I've been eating, like I told you, my weight has been, I've been eating all kinds of meat and everything. I've been trying not to, but it's like when you're with a person that it's the total opposite, it's like, you know, but I could say to some certain point that I eat healthy, but still I was not healthy, because I don't eat that much. But when I do, you know, I don't feel good. And I feel like everybody has certain foods that they could, you know, that it's for them, So that may be good for certain people, but it's just not good for me, for especially this, what I have. So, nothing. Eventually, I decided that I'm going to do this diet. And I've been doing this diet. I've been doing it. I was, before all this, like, you could say a couple months back, I don't even remember. It was like I was like 175. Suddenly I lost weight. I don't even know how the hell, because I was eating the foods that I don't not used to eating. Um Once in a while I'll just eat my way and then I'll eventually start, but I was eating too much meat, and he loves eating a lot of red meat, and I was just eating just too much red meat, and that's not for me. I don't feel good after I eat red meat. Um Red meat has its benefits with cancer, but when it comes to heart condition, it's not good. So I say, once in a while, I'm the type of person that I always say this: too much of everything is not good for you. So my type of body, I have to just keep moving around. I can't. But I love more fresh. I love fish. I love more leafy stuff, leafy food. Sorry, and vegetables. I'm just a vegetable person. I'm more of a vegetable person. I do love my fruits, and it depends which fruits, and that's about it. But when having ulcerative colitis, certain foods are not even vegetables, depending what kind of vegetables, are not good for you. One of the things that I am not allowed, which my doctor told me, I remember he said, stay away from tomatoes. And I remember that I didn't understand that until it triggered. It does trigger inflammation. So I let go of tomatoes and I started eating again tomatoes. So that's another thing. With my salads and stuff like that. Raw broccoli, I used to love eating raw broccoli. That was another thing. And now I have to stop it again. So what I'm trying to say is that I'm just trying to heal my gut. But then again, I'm trying to get in my way, because even though I love myself and I love how I look, and I know I'm beautiful, but I know that my fat is not where it's supposed to be. I'm not going to ignore the fact that I am not where I'm supposed to be. Okay? And I'm mature enough to know, and I am not gonna, I acknowledge it. I'm not gonna be in denial and be like, hey, I'm gonna say this. No, it's not. It's not good. You know what I mean? I am not body shaming no one, and I'm not saying that you shouldn't. You know what I mean? Like I said, I like the way, I think, but it's not healthy. It's not the way, you know, the weight that I'm supposed to have for my petite body. For example, I'm 5'1". This is obese, honey. I was at 175 not too long ago, like I told you. This week, I'm going to tell you, I started my diet on February 26th to March 2. I lost 5 pounds, and I'm going to explain to you what I'm doing, and we're going to get to that pretty soon. But that's for you to know that when I'm determined, I'm determined. And when I know that, and this happened to me a couple times when I had flare ups, and I was like, that is it, but now it's different. Now it's messing with my rectum. And I do not want to go early. And hopefully, when I go to the primary doctor or to my doctor, hopefully I got good news and they tell me that, but it's not hemorrhoids. It's not. And I didn't hit myself, bump myself, fall into something. No. So I'm sure that it has to do with my flare ups. And I'm not planning to die young, guys. So I'm going to do everything I have to. So, first of all, I want to go to my ideal weight. Um, but what I want to do, I have a plan here. Okay. So I lost 5 pounds so far from February 26th to March 2. And from there, I was 165 and I went down to 160. So right now I'm at, well, actually, I weighed myself today and I was at 159 around there, which is good. So it's working. And I just want to say that the first 2 weeks is the hardest, but actually the first 2 weeks you use and you lose a lot of water weight, but the first week is where it's kind of hard because you're still like trying to your body's trying to adapt and your brain is trying to adapt, and you start feeling good, but I guess your body goes into a little shock or gets scared or something. And but yeah, it's just with the sugars. I think I'm a sweet tooth and I love sugar a lot, so that is my major problem. And then on top of it, check this out, I'm hypoglycemic, so I do need sugar in my blood. So imagine that. So it's gonna be a rodeo, and it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard, and I'm not saying it's gonna be easy, but I'm gonna make it, guys, because I that was just a sign that it's time to change, and you're gonna see it, and you're gonna see it, and I'm gonna be proud of myself, and I gotta do this because the pain that I experienced was so painful, and I know I just don't want to get bad news, but I just want to get this going first, clean myself out, and then in the meantime, I'm gonna make all the appointments that I have to and see what they tell me. Um, but definitely, a colonoscopy is gonna be has to be done. There's no going back there. It has to be done because look at me. I was not in my ideal weight, and for a person that has ulcerative colitis, you gotta be. I mean, you gotta be prepared for those flare ups. You never know when it's gonna hit you, and you never know when it's gonna and what part of your body is it gonna affect and what organ. And I guess I was in denial. I just freaking because how the hell did I let myself go, knowing I guess all the things that I've been going through, trying to have kids, I mean, sorry, I already have kids, trying to have another baby and not being able. And let me tell you, and all the problems too, putting up with my business, which I love. I'm not complaining, but it's a lot in the plate, just a lot in the table. So all I'm saying is that health comes first. Fuck the rest. Health comes first. Um, so definitely this is what I'm gonna do. And actually I have it all in paper, my plan, but I really have another video coming up, me speaking, and in the background you're gonna see like my goal. So you see my goal weight, or the weight that I'm supposed to be, would be from 130 to 95. Okay, 95 pounds to 130. That's the goal weight right there. Between those, that's later. We talk about that later. Now, what has to come off completely for me to not be obese? I have to make it down to 130. Okay, so I don't know if it's because the reason that it's the water weight that came off so quick. If this is because this is why I lost 5 pounds. Normally a person that's doing what I'm doing, which I always explain pretty soon, will lose weight like 4 pounds, but I lost 5. And so I'm expecting, probably if I keep going the way I'm doing, that I will lose a little bit more than 5 pounds. But then I understand that I will hit a plateau. So, and eventually I'll have to start doing something else because my body will adjust to that, right? So, anyways, this I will put it down and you'll see. But basically, I'm gonna just read it to you. So, every week I plan by March 2 and 7, days 2 through 7, I should lose another 5 pounds, which will bring me down to 155. that will keep continue. I will keep, continuing that. I will continue to do that, sorry, every week. And hopefully I'll be losing 5 pounds a week. And if I lose more, even better. Okay. I'm trying to reach by April 1st, 130. Okay. So by April 1st, I should be from 135 to 130. Okay. So that's my plan. And then you'll see it that I will not have no sugar. I will have no bread. I will have no pasta. I will have no honey. I will have no processed foods, no soda pops, and no alcohol. Okay, so a lot of things that I will be doing, which you'll see, and if I didn't mention something, it'll be in the list. I will avoid definitely sugar. Okay, sugar feeds cancer, and this is about getting healthy, my gut healthy. Um, I will have probably sugars from fruits. I will have probiotics to help, the gut, and have more better bacteria. We remember we still need bad bacteria. We need bad bacteria and good bacteria. We need a balance. Okay, we need to keep that balance there, but we just can't have an overgrowth of bad bacteria. That's it. So, in a way, bad bacteria is good, but you just can't have an overgrowth. All right, and it's all about the gut, and it's all about to making a healthy gut, and eating good. And what worked for me before in like being strictly vegan, or just like, it worked for me, and that's how I got healthy last time with my, I managed to get off the pills that they gave me. And the reason I didn't want the pills, like I told you, they made me weak, and I felt like I had no life with those pills. Not only that, it still didn't do what the vegan diet did for me. It healed me faster, and that's why, you know, um, in this case, I will go different. It will be different for me. It will not be totally vegan. Um, if my pain persists, I'll probably end up doing that. It'll be more strict. My diet will end up being strict. Um, and it depends what the doctors say too. What are the fines? Because knowing me, I eventually probably go natural if I have to heal in some other way. If something pops up, hopefully there's, it's nothing bad. So I'm very positive, and I'm positive, to tell you the truth. And this is why you don't see me running to the doctor, because I'm like, okay, it's a flare up, you know. But it could be a flare, but it could be more, and that's why you gotta, I'm not trying to jump, but I'm just saying you gotta be careful with these things, okay? Especially when it's ulcerative colitis, you can't take that as a joke. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna be strict with my diet, but not as strict as before. Um, but my diet consists in how did I lose these 5 pounds? I'm gonna put it down below. You're gonna have it in my description. You're gonna see it in the video, and basically, it's oatmeals. So what I'm gonna do, and I feel full and everything, I feel good. I'm gonna lose all this weight because I need to lose all that weight first. I need to lose all that bad weight. Okay, go to my goal weight, which, like I said, from 100, or I mean from 95 to 132. Actually, it said that I'm supposed to be. That's like my ideal weight. And then after that, once I take all that bad fat, then we worry about that. But in the meantime, in the process, what I need to do is make appointments. It's the most important thing, um, and schedule that real quick, and just verify that everything's okay, regardless if they tell me it's, everything's okay, or there's nothing okay, but regardless if they tell me everything's okay, but it's just a flare up, it's not okay, because a flare up could get, it's bad. I'm in pain. You know what I mean? Um, since I've been in the diet, it's been getting less pain, and that's how I know it's working. So basically, my diet would require just me oatmeals, salad, no sugars. Okay, so I think in the first day, the only thing I had was like to start off, just 1 teaspoon of sugar that I put in my coffee, and then after that I was like, fuck that. no more. And oatmeal has to be no sugar. Okay, guys, no sugar in your oatmeal, just fruits. Okay, what I did was oatmeal with bananas and a lot of salad, and just eat away all the healthy vegetables that you can. With my condition, sometimes the oatmeal could irritate your colon, but in my case, I've been taking magnesium, drinking a lot of water, and it's been going good. Um, Less pain. And I'm in pain right now, but it's less pain. Um, and I feel like I'm doing good. I'm just trying to heal that part too. Magnesium, which is good. And you got to be careful with the broccoli. I love broccoli, is my favorite. And broccoli will irritate your stomach and it irritate you when you're having a flare up, okay? So I cured myself many times. I reduced the time that I had, that my flare up came up, and here I go again. And it's all, I say, to tell you the truth, I'm pretty sure I would have never seen a flare up again if I didn't maintain my weight and if I wasn't up to date with myself. Um, Instead of worrying about having kids, I gotta worry about having more kids. Sorry, I have to worry about more of maintaining a healthy weight, and then that comes after. Okay, so less stress is good for you. When you have ulcerative colitis, less stress, and the more stress you have worrying about stuff like that, you know, you're gonna trigger a flare up, and it's not fun and games because this could ruin your life. You know what I mean? If you let it, if so I can't let it. I can't let that happen. I got kids to take care of. They need their mom, and I gotta be a role model for them. So, all right, guys. With that being said, I want to, for whoever wants to do the same because they're having a flare up. This is what I'm doing. There's more to it, and what can I say? That shit scared me so bad. I was like, mm-mm, it's not gonna happen. No, not today, not tomorrow. We're getting back in track. We're gonna do this. So, guys, whoever's going through a flare up, you guys want to join me, go ahead. I'll be doing this diet, and hopefully by April 1, everything is gonna be okay. In the meantime, I gotta start making scheduling appointments with my doctor and see that, right now I'm repeating myself, so you guys know the deal. I love you guys. For my subscribers that are still here, I love you. Um, for those who haven't subscribed but seen this, subscribe and like this channel. What can I say? Anyways, I love you guys. Let's keep it positive in this channel. All right. So I'm still gonna start giving you, putting down videos, uploading more. And I'm gonna tell you something. I did had a lot of videos, and which I did with this laptop, right? And then I have videos that I did with my, whatchamacallit, my camera. But the thing is that with this laptop, because I had a laptop, another laptop before this one, the I don't know, the website that I've been using or the app that I've been using to edit, it doesn't let me transfer to YouTube. So, or even to my freaking, I don't know. It's like what the file's supposed to be an MP4, right? But for some reason, all those videos that I made, it's not like I haven't been doing videos. I've been making videos. I just can't transfer. I don't know what the hell's going on. So with this one, I could. So I just realized that with this one, I could. So from now on, if I'm going to make a video, the only thing that, look how it looks terrible. So it's like I can't, it just looks bad. The lighting and everything, unless I go somewhere else, probably. It's probably just this room right here. But yes, yeah, I have a lot of videos that I did and I can't do shit because I can't transfer them. So it's, so I'm gonna start making videos with that and do it with this and just work on the light, you know, the lighting. Other than that, yeah, I'm gonna put below, and I'm going to, you guys are gonna see the journey, okay? Because I'm gonna show you the progress. And I know last time I fell off the wagon, I just did, it was terrible. And I tried, but this time I can't. This time is serious. This is just too, like, wait, these pains are bad. So all these times, all these indication, all these symptoms that I was having, um, me not being able to tolerate the cat, like the smell, the allergies to, you know, sneezing too many times because my is was a sign that my immune system was so low. It was just off. I was just off. And those were signs. Those were signs that I was about to get, or I was in a flare up, you know? And I was just not listening to my body. And I'm a type of person, I'm always listening to my body. And that's when I was like, I don't know how I just like completely, it just like, I did not for once think that there was a possibility that I could have been in another flare up. You know, I just, and the way I was eating, I should have known that it was going to happen. And with all the shit that's been happening, I should have known, you know, that I was going to end up getting a flare up. And I was not paying attention. So all this time, that was just it. Those were signs that my immune system was just, you know. So there we go. And now, just listening to my body and trying to heal it. So whoever wants to join me to heal in the healing process and is going through a flare up, let's do this together if you like. If not, um, just follow my journey. And by April 1, I should be down to from 130 to 135. And from there on, we're gonna like make a turn and do something else. And, but remember, whatever I'm gonna do by that time, you know, it depends also what the doctors tell me, and if I'm able to get a scheduled appointment to do a colonoscopy. So let's see. Hey, sometimes we get so busy that we forget about